Lonely Chinese men looking for love are increasingly turning to Nepal in their search for a bride.
小姨子们啊，看姐夫啊，想着跟那个中国哥哥去中国吃香的喝辣的，给他吃生儿育女的，想着在中国将来定居的，给姐夫表个态，举个手，我看看。
Many would-be grooms reach out to matchmakers who claim they can set them up with a Nepalese woman. Get married first, fall in love later is their slogan. But some NGOs are worried these marriage brokering services are opening young women to abuse by putting a price tag on them.
It's almost like buying chicken, from the market.
带这些钱去尼泊尔找老婆够不够啊？今天。
Nepal is not the first country where leftover men from China have been searching for brides. For years, Chinese men have been marrying women from Vietnam, Myanmar, and Laos. In some cases, the women and girls from those countries were allegedly trafficked to China and sold as wives. Now, marriage brokers have found new hunting grounds in Nepal. Official government figures say China is home to about 104 men for every 100 women. The ratio is even more unbalanced in China's rural areas, where there are more than 107 men for every 100 women.
And I think it's mostly because of the skewed gender ratio in China, which is obviously attributed to the one-child policy. But also, another factor is over the years, Chinese women have become more independent and more vocal. And they're shunning traditional views on marriage. Well, I think there are a lot of men who are under pressure to marry, and that's why they go looking for wives abroad in neighboring countries, mostly in low-income countries.
Recently, videos featuring Nepalese girls like these emerged on Chinese social media platforms like WeChat, Weibo, and Red Note. These accounts claim to be promoting Nepalese culture.
When you look at it, the content just seems harmless, right? So if you look at it, they're just girls singing, dancing, and they're also shooting them, taking a bath. It's just about documenting their everyday lives, but I think that's a way to evade, censorship, and then show it to a wider audience in China, who then messages these accounts personally and continue their chats privately. Many accounts say that these videos, like I said earlier, are promoting Nepali culture, lifestyle. But I think it really doesn't add up, when you look at it, they're definitely not promoting Nepali culture and lifestyle.
In one live stream, a male moderator introduces young Nepalese women to his nearly 7,000 viewers. Some users commented with bits, with one offering 200,000 yuan for the one in red. Care Nepal, a humanitarian organization dedicated to helping Nepal's women and children, says the marriage brokers are exploiting economic woes.
When it comes to family, girls are always taken as burden. And also because of the dowry and the religious reasons and all, they want to marry off girls soon so that the burden is less in the family. And these groups are very much aware of this kind of cultural norms. A family who has always seen poverty in their lives to receive money from 700 USD to 30,000, 50,000 USD, it means a lot for them. They think they can really change their life.
In November, a wedding in the Bara district between an 18-year-old girl and a Chinese man was raided by Nepal police.
गर्ल्स चाहिँ हाम्रो नेपालीज भयो, त्यो पनि खास गरी मुस्लिम कन्ट्री र त्यो पनि हाम्रो पिछडिएको भनौं न अलि पछाडी वर्ग परेका जो चाहिँ मुस्लिम भन्ने बित्तिकै त्यो समुदायको चाहिँ हाम्रो गर्ल्सहरु महिलाहरु चाहिँ प्राय बाहिर निस्किँदैनन् र उनीहरु त्यो कुरादेखि बाहिर हुन्छ र त्यसकारण चाहिँ त्यो चाहिँ जुन आउनु भएको थियो उहाँले चाहिँ एउटा भनौँ न प्रोग्राम या लोभ देखाएर चाहिँ तिम्रो छोरी बिहा गरिसकेपछि चाहिँ अब ऊ हामीसँगै चाइना जान्छ त्यसपछि अब उसले त्यहीँको भनौँ न मतलब एउटा म्यारेज सर्टिफिकेटहरू पाइसकेर त्यहीँको जुन भनौँ न पर्मानेन्टली बस्न थालेपछि तपाईँहरूलाई पनि कमाएर पछि पैसाहरू पठाउँछ तपाईँहरूलाई पनि पछि गाह्रो हुँदैन तपाईँहरूलाई पनि पैसाहरू पाउनुहुन्छ तपाईँहरू पनि अब अरू जस्तै सेवा सम्पन्न भएर बस्न पाउनुहुन्छ तपाईँको छोरीलाई हामी बिहा गरेर लगेपछि राम्रोसँग राख्छौँ भन्ने कुराहरू चाहिँ कतिपय चाहिँ त्यहाँ पैसा कुराहरू पनि इस्यु कुराहरू पनि आएको थियो सर पछि
The Chinese government has now cautioned its citizens against bride buying in Nepal. It urged them not to trust matchmaking agencies and brokers. But is every Chinese-Nepalese marriage a financial arrangement?
I think some of these marriages could be genuine as well, right? Like there are a lot of Chinese businesses operating here. So, they could potentially meet Nepali women, fall in love, the trend which we've seen in like other countries in Africa and other Asian countries where big Chinese infrastructure projects have moved. So it could be genuine, but we cannot discount the fact that this also provides a space for illegal matchmakers and brokers who are trying to, profit from this all.
Nepal has one of the highest rates of child marriage in South Asia, according to Nepalese government statistics. 35% of women get married before the age of 18, and 5% before the age of 15. Nepal raised the minimum marriage age from 18 to 20 in 2017 to combat child marriage. A proposal in 2025 by a parliamentary subcommittee to lower the age limit back to 18 sparked widespread controversy. Nepal says a long-term solution is needed to address the underlying reasons so many of these marriages still happen.
On a long run, it is equally important for the government to invest on education, on livelihood, and even on the safe migration, services and risk, because this whole situation is the result of, the loopholes around that. So government should not just be reactive, because we saw these cases recently in media, but knowing that it is happening in a different way and there is a whole group working on it, taking advantage of the situation, they should also have a very proactive, short-term and long-term engagement and plan in place.